Chat, here we go. It's Justin that I spelt wrong, as you can see up on the scoreboard. I'm going to go ahead and update it, though, which will fix it. But just so you guys understand how I type it for this match, we got Justin. Justin versus Atomic. A matchup of players, for the most part, who stick to 3v3. Atomic has been playing a bit of 1v1 more recently. Because of his participation in Gamers 8, he was forced to play 1v1 for his squad. But Justin, as far as I'm aware, has only been playing a bit of ones on stream and is ready to jump himself into the deep end. And he wants a match against a tough opponent, so we brought him Atomic today. A nice best of 5 between Justin and Atomic. The last time we've had him on the stream, because you guys might be wondering, is this Justin's first time playing on my stream? It actually isn't. He played against Drees a while ago in what was mostly a Scarab-only match. If you guys remember, you can see it on the YouTube. 4 of the games were played in Scarabs. I think the game 5, they switched to tryhard cars, as they called it, and played out game 5. This time around, from the beginning, it's going to be Justin and Atomic in the Fennec. And for the most part, I've just watched Justin play against a couple 1v1 players in which I think he was, you know, heavily outmatching them. I think Justin's 1v1 rank is a bit too low to give him appropriate games to train for a guy like Atomic. But he also played a couple games against AJ, and he looked like he was, you know, right there with AJ in that match. So I could see this going any way. But Atomic has played well in 1v1, so he's, you know, certainly no easy opponents. But a minute 30 in, and Atomic has yet to find a goal. He's got a good opportunity now. He's just going to try and place top left, and it's crossbar down and out. Justin able to keep it out. If you've been watching him recently, Justin's been streaming a ton the past week or so, and maybe even, you know, a longer streak than that. But I did notice that he is a big-time zap dasher. Him and AJ are the 2 players that, when I'm watching, they seem to use it in every occasion that they could. Certainly much more than their opponents. Justin just going to tap this one on target and start an extended attack. The first touch doesn't have to be amazing, or the first shot attempt doesn't have to be amazing. As long as you keep that player pinned in their nets, you might get a favorable 50 like this one, and with no boost to recover, Justin able to corral in for a second goal. I also like that Justin is using the flannel. I love a good flannel Fennec. Atomic's air dribble never really threatens. If you watch the previous match, I talked about starting those air dribbles, attacking the near post. It allows the defender to just stay on the back wall and never commit to a save, which results in having a much easier time playing defense. But Atomic just found a long shot. Swinging around this corner. Side flipping that all the way from the orange half. There is no prize pool right now. As always, any donations during a match, I'm assuming, are attempts to add to a prize pool. Atomic air dribble from around ceiling heights. Hasn't really been able to find his groove on those aerial attacks yet. Justin's going to take him off the map, and it should be a fairly straightforward goal. Don't think there's any spawn that can stop this from happening with that ball being perfectly in front of the net. You know it's been a long day when you're struggling to find the Feer app, and then you remember the Feer app is actually called Twitch. Yo, thank you, Cookie Crisp. Do you not watch Twitch anywhere else, or no other streamers? That is very nice of you to say. Yo, Moldy Midget, thank you for the tier 1 for 19 months. Atomic catching Justin creeping out. Able to backflip this one. 14 boost for Justin. I think he was maybe trying to get a first touch that killed the bounce as he swung wide of the ball. But he didn't connect, so it pops up to Atomic. He does have a solid wave dash kickoff. We just watched Evo not really vary up his kickoff enough, I think, for a 1v1 match. Doesn't seem to be an issue for Justin based on the few 1v1s I saw him play on his stream recently. Seems to have a good mix-up on his kickoff. And he does seem to like to play this extended attack type 1v1 game. Although he wasn't able to do it this time as he missed the corner boost. A lot of players in ones, and I think you do need this at the highest level of ones, are first shot killers. I don't know how else to put it. But basically, they look to make such an impossibly hard shot to save on the very first attempt that they can score off of it. And the best ones find ways to make it so that they can recover and not give anything up. But a lot of top ones players for a long time would just rely on extended attacks. You know, the first shot wouldn't be anything too crazy, just a shot that forces a save that puts the defender in net, and then go from there and attempt to pin them back. Justin's going to have another opportunity with a retreating defender. Fakes the hook shot. Did not get Atomic off the back wall like he probably wanted to. I think he was looking to threaten that opposite post, force Atomic in the air. Atomic stays glued to the ground. 0 boost for Justin, but he should be able to reset. And Atomic nowhere close to the ball. Justin slamming it into the ceiling. Atomic, who's defending high, actually able to get a touch. And now it's Justin searching for a demo. Can't find it. Can Atomic bring this to net? He can. Justin has no choice but to just continue the ball on target. Couldn't get the demo. And even as he gets the 100, is there a world? I don't think there is. I think Justin's basically forced to own goal there, or just let it fall in. Delay kickoff for Justin. A good mix-up with 10 seconds left to go. But Atomic with the boost advantage now. Justin needs to win this race to the corner. He actually does a good job to try and keep the ball around him as well, but it was a really tough position. After he lost the kickoff, it was going to be hard. And Atomic plays the ball for a 2-goal win in game number 1. A solid performance from Justin, but not enough to take the G2 member down. Game number 2. Atomic to the wave dash kickoff. But the kickoff certainly favors Justin. First touch a bit too strong towards the back wall. One that Justin's not going to be able to get around and turn into a shot attempt. A first touch that he probably needed to bail off of, but tried to find a way to make it work. It ends up favoring Atomic. Mashed wave dash kickoffs this time. Justin boxing out Atomic, going all in. Isn't able to get the angle, but can he recover is the question. And Atomic places it perfectly. The recovery did not seem poor, but it was always going to be tough. And Atomic puts it just bottom left. There's Justin with that zap dash. Starting an air dribble from his back half. Looked like he got a little bit ahead of the ball. Had to use a bit of extra boost to bring himself back. And as Justin searches for the answer on offense, he's had a tough time stopping the counterattacks. We saw him start the game with a bit more straightforward offensive attack, and then look to get follow-ups from there. This time, he's been being a bit more aggressive. Even for the 25 gifted subs, here and all. That is a huge amount. I appreciate the support. My goodness. W's in chat for here and all. Justin, this is where he's had success. He's back to it again. Forcing saves out of Atomic, starving him out of boost, and then cutting this dribble back to the center of the field. You can see Atomic thinking about going to grab boost there for a second. And that bit of indecision was enough for Justin to score. He might have a solid opportunity if he can chase Atomic down now. No demo. He is going to try and stay close, force Atomic to dribble the whole field. Atomic falls short of the net. Now Justin with the camera check. These two playing a bit of chicken to see who's going to go first. It is going to be Justin first to the ball, and he's back to it to get a second goal. So the beginning of the game was riddled with some Justin offensive errors that resulted in freebies for Atomic. That can have you worried if you're not able to find your offense, but Justin has from the midfield the past minute or so. Still a goal behind. Atomic up to an air dribble. Justin, his defense might be an asset he has to rely on here. Atomic just passed to Justin, but he knows that he's going to be able to get back up before a clean shot. So Justin just stays, grabs the 100, and tries to starve Atomic out. A well-placed shot, but it's just inside that near post, allowing Atomic to make the zero boost save. Justin sees Atomic high in the ceiling, brings the ball to the ground. Could not collect it in time to get his shot around Atomic. Now he's stuck on zero boost. Atomic air dribble resets, and it's a fourth. Atomic using his boost advantage, bringing the ball up to double jump height and saying, Justin, you have to match me here. If not, I'll just score. And then after he gets the jump, puts it behind him. Justin with the midfield and back corner. Atomic looking aggressive, trying to steal that, but Justin has more than enough to work with. He actually uses it all up to get this shot attempt, and a bit too slow. Atomic able to demo him. Justin on the respawn, going to have to stop an air dribbling Atomic, who wanted a pogo there to finish his shot. It's not going to happen. Now it's back the other way from a similar position. Justin recognizing he needs to shoot on that far post. His setup was too close. He caught it and looked to place it bottom right. It was just barely off. Now a demo means Justin respawning in net. 30 boosts to work with. Pass to himself. Forced to take this shot. Not really much else he can do with zero. He stuck around in case Atomic didn't get a great save. Nice lean back from Atomic. Great defense, though. Justin pre-jumping, trying to stop the high air dribble. So Atomic immediately adjusts, gets reset early, and drops the ball down and hopes to catch Justin out of position high. But Justin recovers and stops that as well. So can he match it as he looks to try and work it back? Atomic getting flicked over the top of. Atomic thought Justin was maybe leaving the ball there, but Justin hits the brakes and lets the ball bounce on top of his car. And Atomic finds himself not covering the net. Big kickoff win. Couple camera checks to see if Justin's sticking around to play. Justin faking that ceiling stop. Tried to go all the way back down to the ground, but that's not going to happen. Atomic does not take the ball too high. If Atomic goes too high on this dribble, I think there's a world in which Justin commits to the ceiling save and feels like he can get there. Because Atomic floats it right around the middle of the arena, Justin cannot decide how he wants to defend. Justin resets. Either didn't get it or didn't use it. Seemed like maybe a good time to try and get it around Atomic, who's coming in and out of the nets. Pre-jumping this save. Still has 50 boosts to work with. Low now, but has the ball in a great position. Doesn't necessarily need more. Force Atomic to the inside of the nets. And Atomic playing passively here with 30 seconds left to go. Doesn't want to dive in. Justin's bounce dribble. Faking that far post, and he just waited. This is really smart 1v1 gameplay. He's threatening the entire net. He can roll this in near post, or he can power hook shot it to the opposite side. So Atomic has to respect all of it. Eventually, it becomes too late. He needs to jump, otherwise he won't be able to cover the hook shot. And that's when Justin able to play it around him. 23 seconds. Pressure on Justin late in this game as he tries to chase down Atomic. Atomic very easily dodges by throwing on the brakes, and he knows Justin has to dive, so he'll pop it over him and extend the lead by 2, likely securing game 2. Justin is stuck around in these games so far, but he has not been able to close out the comeback. One chance for a goal for the road. Atomic will stop that one as well. So game number 2 going to G2's Atomic, as he has one left to get to close out Justin. Game number 3, Atomic. Interesting kickoff, but it doesn't go too poorly. Justin's going to start this one with an air dribble. Right around ceiling heights. Has the flick, but it's too strong, and it's probably going to result in a goal. Yeah, Atomic too good not to punish for that. Justin had Atomic beat if he could kept it underneath the back wall. Atomic manages to get everything off this kickoff. He loses it into the orange half, but passes to himself. He's able to dive into the back corner and return to the ball before Justin can really make a play. And you can see Justin hovering at the midfield, wanting to chase it down, but recognizing that he couldn't. That kept him in the worst position to stop Atomic's dribble. Justin to the side wall. Soft first touch. Reset on the goal line, flipping in front of it. Not really slamming into Atomic, though, who's able to make the save off to the side. Now he's going to start a dribble from his back wall. No boost left to work with. Justin easily able to control that for possession. He's going to kill the bounce and play the ground game instead. Sets up a flick that he's going to have a bit more surprising power if he wants Atomic to make a miss in net. Justin's going to have to use a lot of boost to get the save, and he might not be able to. The mistouch on the back wall. I think Justin is looking to clear it away, but as soon as that's floating down, he's got 50 boost. He can try to make a brick wall, but it's not going to be easy. Atomic challenged early. This time, instead of threatening that ceiling challenge, Justin fully dives on it. But back off as he doesn't get the midfield boost. Atomic not able to protect this dribble. But Justin hasn't been able to find anything yet in game number 3. That setup's not going to be the first. Atomic, can he get this angle? He can. Justin, though, clears it. Trying to rush back to the ball. Nice use of the flip to kill his upward momentum. Couldn't quite get that second pop to get Atomic to miss. So now he starts again from his back wall. 25 boost to work with, though. Atomic in a great position to starve Justin out. He wanted the 50, and he's going to get it. He just puts his wheels on the ball and tries to force this back down to the ground. Justin, with 0 boost, can make the first save, but there's no way he's going to be quicker to the second play when Atomic has a 100-0 advantage. And he uses that to get his 4th goal. Justin flick to the top left. Atomic gonna boom it back the other way. Atomic seems to have it figured out. He is much more familiar with the ones game. Justin just needs a little spark. This could be it. A solid setup. The double resets. It's attacking the back wall. Atomic big miss. Allowing Justin to regain possession. Bounce dribble. Goes low. Pulls Atomic into the air. And he's put himself deep back against the wall. He still has an opportunity. He's done a good job on occasion outside the net, being able to control Atomic. Can he do it the next 2.5 minutes? A nice pre-flip by Atomic. My goodness, Atomic has done such a good job at creating long shots in this game. This time he pre-flips underneath this ball to pop it out away from the wall and directly to himself on the side wall. It's an amazing setup. Atomic, another kickoff goal. He's trying to run away with it. A 7-1 lead. Justin delaying the kickoff by no flipping. And it works out well for him. Gets himself a possession. And he's trying to cut behind Atomic. He was threatening that far post, hoping he could put it back near. Not enough movement for him. Atomic now has the high resets. Justin cannot get back to this one. Atomic's going to make it 8. He entertained that he needed to go up to get the save. Probably could have stayed low as he wave dash back. Atomic able to place it behind him. Atomic, this air dribble has no purpose in sight as it's aimed at the back corner of Justin. Smooth catch for Justin. Wants the bump, but got a little bit ahead of the ball. And therefore, Atomic's just able to throw on the brakes, get around it. He wants a pogo. Can Justin punish here? 20 boosts to work with. Forcing that first save. Follow-up in and out of the net from Atomic isn't great. Does force Justin to shoot wide. A minute left to go. Right now, Justin just workshopping. How can he get past Atomic? He asked for a tough matchup. He's got himself one of the toughest ones in North America. Justin's hook shot high. Cannot intercept on the demo. Unfortunately, the game is slowed down. Atomic hasn't been able to run up more, but he got himself to a position far ahead of Justin with 30 seconds left to go. Justin thrown into the fire here in a ones match. But hopefully, nice play from here. Nice play from Justin as Atomic backs off. Hopefully we get to see a lot more of Justin. I think he can workshop and play a bit more in these 1v1 matches. There's certainly a ton of improvements we could expect from Justin. But for now, Atomic able to win the sweep. Little reset shot for the road with 1 second left to go. Does Justin play ones? He has started playing a little bit more ones, I think, to improve. It seemed like that was his intention here for this match. And hopefully he sticks around and plays some more ones. I mean, I think Atomic is a really tough matchup. Atomic has made a lot of players, he swept a lot of players recently. Oh, Justin will play another. All right, we'll find another.